tonight we're having Open Words. It is an open mic. We feature poetry, singing, dancing, really whatever you want to do on the mic, the stage is yours. Well, we're actually doing this in Jus Java, which is a local coffee shop located right on the corner of Brown and DeKalb Streets. It's a beautiful place. We kind of stumbled onto the people here. We made a great connection. They had an idea, we had an idea, and it just kind of birthed right out of that.
We're very thankful for the connections we've made, for the introduction to Mydera, having the open words.
Even if the FDA were to certify me NWA, I'd still be DOA because the Dems only runs off with the white knight. Sticks and stones don't cut as deep as my poems being thrown in the trash because I'm too dark to enlighten her.
Open Words actually runs every first and third Wednesday of the month. We start at 8 p.m. And open mic sign-ups start at 7:15 p.m.
I mean, the thing unique about Open Words is we're really about the poetry. You go some places and it's about entertainment, it's about other things, it's about the bands, about the drinks. Open Words is really about the poetry, and we want to hear your poems.
Is it a concrete beat or a feat of delusion? Is it fusion I'm using or fission? Are you blind in the mind, or can you envision the precision of expert clockwork dedicated to making your whole body jerk?
I would say the majority is spoken word, so you have poets who are memorizing their pieces and actually performing those pieces. You can get a lot of energy from the poets as well. So a few poets will read from their chapbooks, from their books, from their actual notebooks of poetry as well. And because you are about poetry, that's all cool here. That all works.
6'5", but you ain't wrong. You ain't deep. You ain't pawn. Pawns running from kingdom, still ready to die over concrete, over bricks, over stone, over kingdom that ain't your own, over blocks that you don't own, son. Don't get your sunset, because your set put you on. Or you think you rich.
In the crowd, I'm part of the crowd as well as host. We ask the poet if they have, we ask for kind of what inspires the poem, or if the audience has any questions, any comments, they get to give those questions and comments to the artist.
So, no matter where I am, I know who I am. I don't have to participate in this to be cool or to be down, to be hip or whatever it is. That's the biggest thing for me. So I made it my lifelong mission or whatever for myself and my peers around me to be individuals.
What's special about open mic is that you get to share whatever was on your mind with people who don't know you at all. And you can, it's a really special experience because not only can you share what you're thinking, you can possibly help somebody get through something that they didn't tell anybody, that they thought they were going through alone. So it's kind of a way to connect with people that you don't really know, or people that you know but you just didn't know what they were going through.
And there's a lot of feedback. It's not just a poem and you walk off stage. We actually create dialogue based off the poems that are done by the poets here at Open Words.
This isn't fair. I need my friend. I keep pinching myself because this has to be pretend. Embedded in my head are my last thoughts of you.
Fame and fortune take precedence over spirituality and health. Everybody's in for self. All while pretending to be down for the team, making falsified statements.
We've been really blessed to bring in local and international talents. We've had some heavy hitters in the poetry industry. We've had E! The Poet MC. We've had our co-host to feature Christopher K.P. Brown, Miss Alicia Wise. I mean, the list just goes on.
It must be hard to swallow my anger and digest my revelation and stomach my toxic youth. Well, it was for me too.
It's a really, friendly space. It's a really cool space, and even after you share a piece, be it song, rap, or anything, then you actually get to get insight from it. Like most open mics, you do your poem and you get off the stage. With Open Words, you do your poem and then people actually have the chance to, kind of probe your brain and see where you were, and you get to see what it made other people think. So it's just a really cool experience.
And loved from 20 to 25, and I remember the days when my knees were black and praying to God for a man that I now know to be you.
Anything artistic, we're just into. It's very important that the people in this area, primarily Norristown, have an outlet, have somewhere they can go, where they can participate or just sit back and relax and enjoy other people's crafts and gifts.
One of the amazing things about Jus Java is that their normal business hours, they're actually closed during this time, but they stay open for us just to run this event. And we call this kind of period Jus Java Lounge. It's the after hours spot. They open up at 6:30 in the morning, and sometimes our shows can run until about midnight, so they're here all day.
Open Words takes place every first and third Wednesday at Jus Java. We charge $5. Event starts at 8 p.m.
Look out for who's coming next. We've been doing some crazy booking, and you guys, I'm telling you, you will be amazed at the caliber of people that come through here.
It's a blessing that we have this, and this is a gift that we want to continue giving and receiving as well.